Alright, here we go. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Star Station, we have our red Terran player, oh gosh, what are my fingers doing? Valiant. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And spawning in the lower left-hand corner, we have our blue
It's all.
Terran player, ZombieGrub.
Oh yeah. Well, this should be interesting. TVT is a matchup I think that is just really, really exciting. Like, I usually never liked TVT, and then HOTS happened. Wait. Ah. Okay.
See, for me, it wasn't specifically HOTS. It was just watching Innovation versus Flash in the group of death.
Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely. Innovation is a really, really good Terran player. And I mean, Flash. Come on. He's God.
Flash is, I mean, historically, he's probably the best StarCraft player ever. So, and
Yeah.
Innovation just playing so well in the GSL series. So,
Definitely. I mean, it's just been, in my opinion, it's just been a really, really good season of StarCraft.
it really has been. We've seen a lot of interesting games so far in the pro scene. It's just been really exciting. So,
I mean, it looks like both players are opening up pretty much identically, which is very common to see, especially in a mirror matchup, especially in level of play that is this high.
yeah.
SCVs are gonna have a little fight. And I mean, man, I feel like the tension in TBT is the scariest out of any mirror matchup because it's just like
There's so many directions they can take the game.
exactly.
I mean, they can go for full-out aggression, all in. They could be doing drop harassment left and right. There's just so many options for TVT. So
Definitely.
it's to be really interesting to see what direction each player goes in and how they handle it.
Exactly. And it looks like a reactor has gone down on this barracks for Valiant, which does in fact differ from what ZombieGrub is deciding to do, except not really, because there is his reactor. So they're doing almost the same thing. Still, just Valiant has one less Marine than ZombieGrub. And it looks like both players are also standing.
Valiant also did get his command center started building a little bit earlier than ZombieGrub, so. But still, they seem so far to have the same exact mindset for this game, which, you know, it happens.
Definitely. I mean, there's like a very, very set metagame right now in every matchup, I believe, especially in the higher levels of play. So it's just, I mean, they're both, like, if you look at the production tab right now, it is absolutely identical. Like, some of the
It is.
bars are, like, moving faster than others, but it's just, like, this is crazy.
It's like we're going to be casting these games, and then we're going to find out later on that Valiant and ZombieGrub are the same person on two different computers. So.
Maybe he's using, like, 4 keyboards. Like, he's using 2 keyboards. He has 4 hands, but he's using 2 keyboards and 2 mice. But
Like,
he's playing against himself.
Like, okay, well, yeah. I don't even know how to respond to that, really.
No, I don't know. It's highly unlikely, so I don't know if it needs a response. There's a Widow Mine coming out for ZombieGrub, and it's probably just defensive for the moment.
Yeah, that would seem to be the case.
Yeah, I mean, rightfully so, because Valiant is actually extending. Now we're seeing a bit of variation between the two players' production tabs. +1 is on the way for Valiant, so that indicates something of a +1 timing attack, I believe.
He also has the armor +1 coming as well. He has a double eBay at the moment.
Yeah, 2 eBay.
And he's got a couple of Hellions out, so. Oh my god. Center of the map, that
Yeah.
Marine space thing.
The Great Wall of Marines. I mean,
Uh,
it's two more barracks are on the way for ZombieGrub, and he has started his double E-bays as well. But Valiant's upgrades are just way ahead. He's been
yeah.
doing them for a while. So this is going to be a little bit scary. I mean, I think he's going to go for like a Hellion Marine type composition.
Oh yeah.
But this Widow Mine could change everything because Widow Mines are really good units.
We have a starport on the way for Zombie Grub as well as two more barracks. So it does seem like this is going to be a very, uh, yeah, a very heavy bio type of play.
Definitely. Stim pack on the way for both players as well. And I mean, they're just getting their infrastructure up. They're just like, okay, these are all my production buildings. I need to get them up. I mean, it looks like three barracks factor in a starport versus three barracks a factory in a starport. So,
Yeah,
gotta love TBT. I really like Valiant's incorporation of the Hellions, though. I mean, he has all of his units scattered everywhere. It will be scouted by this hero marine. Rest in peace.
yeah,
I mean, tension is just mounting because one of these players is going to push pretty soon, and I think maybe they're just planning to push right before they both take their thirds. And that,
it would make sense.
yeah. I mean, their +1 is both going to be done about the same time, and I mean,
We, ooh, I was hoping for that. We have an armory coming down for Valiant right now, so those Hellions could
oh,
turn into Hellbats.
they definitely could. Like, after that Tech Lab research, he could easily just switch these buildings, or he could, like, just make a Tech Lab. And these Hellions could easily be turned into Hellbats, which would be interesting. I really enjoy how ZombieGrub has a siege tank. It seems like he's favoring the siege tanks a little more than the Widow Mine style.
Yeah,
A drop is coming out around the back, but I don't know. It looks like ZombieGrub, I really like this positioning right here. I like how he has a Widow Mine and two Marines just over here, because Star Station is a really big map. This is a little sketch, especially if you're facing a Terran.
yeah,
So, oh, and it looks like ZombieGrub is moving out, leaving this defensive Widow Mine. So this could be pretty bad news. The reinforcements will probably be able to catch this drop, but at the same time, it's going to be across the map.
yeah. The timing is just gonna hurt. Of course, this medevac does have a Widow Mine.
Oh, it does. It does. So this is, I mean, he's at least going to force a scan, which would be
Yes.
good. And
So we have the drop coming down behind the natural eco line. Meanwhile, this force sitting in front.
oh, Widow Mine
So
is going
much
to burrow.
damage.
I feel like a lot of damage is being done. You are correct. And, I mean, good bait of the Widow Mine fire right there. 7 workers killed in this assault. And, I mean, the siege tank that was left behind looks like it's about to clean everything up. And meanwhile, ZombieGrub is at Valiant's front door, and I mean, it just looks. This looks a lot. This looks pretty scary right now
Yeah.
for the red.
Right, here we
player.
go. Widow Mine.
Oh, Widow Mine is killed before it burrows.
The Marines getting picked off. Well played. Zombie Grub takes game number 1.
Oh yes. I mean, that just goes to show how like I don't know, like TVT is such. It takes a while to get started, but once they start going different ways, it just
That's
like
real.
escalates. Like
Uh,
that was intense. That was intense. Like those Widow Mines just disappeared before they even had a chance.
yeah.